Okay, I want to show you a little bit about the coon dagger. It's a design of mine. I worked on about 3 years before it got to this point. I'm the only trap out there with a diamond-shaped opening here, basically an exposed bale wire and a lower tube. And what this lower tube does, it prevents mud buildup inside the trap and everything. That way a guy, after catching, can just stick his finger in and clean the trap out. There's no lip to catch the mud and everything. And another thing, what this lower tube and the exposed bale wire does, I'll show it to you real quick. All the other DPs out there, the tube-type DPs, have an enclosed bale wire or grip wire, whatever you want to call it. And what happens to those, if you reset it while it is muddy and then it freezes, it will freeze down or freeze in the open position just like a foothold would on frozen ground. So with this design here, you eliminate that. And another thing, if you look at the diamond-shaped opening, when this closes on the animal's foot, it applies pressure to all four sides of the foot, creating a much better holding power and everything like that over and above the other traps, which mainly rely on spring strength alone. And as I'll turn this trap over here, and as you look at the trigger system here, this is the safe position. It is patent pending, and the only patent pending trap out there with a safety on it. And this is the most misconstrued thing about the two-way triggers. Like I said, this here is on safe, and I will show you real quick on the fire position. Take it out of safe, you just press down on the dog a little bit and move it back flush with the end of the dog, and now it is on the fire position. This allows the trap to either the animal pushes on it. When he pushes forward, the trigger will fall through the dog and fire. And if he pulls on it, it will go off the end just like any standard pull-only trap. We'll go ahead and put that on safety again. And you look at the bottom of the trap. We've got multiple drain holes all the way around. On this trap. This is the only trap with multiple drain holes out there, and a better stabilizer system. When this trap is stuck in the ground, you stick it in at an angle like this, you shove it in very easily, and it gives you the maximum stability of any trap on the market. Another deal on the trap, you'll see this notch right here on the trap. Basically that is for wintertime stabilization. Let's say your ground is froze or you want to nail it to a tree or whatever. You can take a 3/16 rod and shove this right in the opening right there, either after it's driven in the ground or before it's driven in the ground. And what that allows, a detachable anchoring device in frozen ground. But when the animal gets caught, they can pull off and be free to swivel. One thing I do want to stress though, when you're using this, always angle the rod towards your anchoring point, so that way when the animal turns around, he can go ahead and pull off. It will not tangle up. With these traps, they've got to be free to swivel. I think that's it.